So we have seen what is the mechanical system. Okay, so now let's just define. Okay, so this component here, we call it a damper. Okay, so that's the name of the component that you see there, and we write it in this form. Okay, damping force function of x. Okay, and what you see here, it's the elastic force. Okay, and this is how you present it, and what you see here is the inertia force or our mass, and this is the presentation. I can also write it in this form. Okay, it's the same as what we saw before, where we did name them as k. Okay, this one is our mass, and here we got our damping force. Okay, it's the same as what we had before, and this one we call it as c or f. Then we got our force. Okay, so this is where you're going to put your ft. Okay, and this is what we did before. Then now we add something here like x. So this is the same as what you see here. So if I have to write it, so here you're going to get k times x. You will get c d x over dt. Let me specify function of t, and for mass it's gonna be something like this, dt square. So this is the same as what you see here. So the way that you're going to represent this component, that component, and this other component. So first you have your elastic, your damping force, and then you got your inertial force. Okay, so we don't, for the moment we don't have ft. Okay, let me just keep it like this, but we normally have ft when you're going to solve for this side. So we should have ft here. Okay, and if you have to write this equation in a differential order, you will get something like this. ft equal, start with the mass or the initial force plus then dt, and then plus kxt. So everything connected to the inertial force. Then if you have something like this, and further on you're going to convert this term here. Okay, you're going to convert the blocks that you see here into S domain. So that is what you're going to do here. Convert into S domain using Laplace. So you're going to use Laplace here to solve this question. And then there is one thing important you need to check for initial. You need to check for initial condition. Okay, this is what you need to check before you move to the S domain. But if the initial condition, everything equal to 0, so let's say, and your initial condition, it's gonna be if equal to 0, and S0 equal to 0. For example, that's what you're gonna get in a case that you have initial condition. Okay, you're going to, we know that the initial condition equal to 0, or it's not given. Let's say like not given. So what you will do here, you're going to convert this block into S domain, so you will get something like this. It's gonna be, anyway, just write it in the correct form. It's gonna be something like this, equal m s square plus c s x s plus k okay. Then what you're gonna do at this level, you're going to take out this, so you're going to have something like this, equal s square plus xs. Okay, and if you have to solve for s x, you're gonna get you have something like this. You're going to have a fractions, okay, and then this one's gonna be square plus cs plus k. So this is what you're going to get here if you have to solve for this type of questions, okay, about mechanical force into the system. This is what you're gonna get, for instance, okay.